Hello, good morning to you. Time now for business. Now, the Ministry of Finance, in collaboration with the Ghana Revenue Authority, is organizing a tax and good governance week under the theme Filing Your Tax Returns, Your Civic Responsibility. The program seeks to create awareness among the general public, especially the working population, for payment of tax and filing of returns. The Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, is expected to launch the week this morning, and will be crossing over currently to the premises of the Ghana Revenue Authority for the speech of the Vice President.
Whether we would meet our revenue targets, but by some dint of magic and hard work and perseverance, I think that we virtually met our target because you were only short by 3%, which I hope you will make up this year. It was a really remarkable performance, and we hope to go beyond that this year. This particular program is special because it demonstrates yet another step in our road to fulfilling the vision of the President in the Ghana Beyond Aid agenda. To be beyond aid is to strive to be self-financing as much as possible in all that we must do. The theme for this week is filing your tax returns, your civic responsibility. It is an invitation to all Ghanaians to be part of this vision of building a self-financing and sustainable development agenda as set out by His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Ladies and gentlemen, all over the world, taxation is the main tool countries rely on to mobilize revenue, to develop their economies, and to provide services to their people. Perhaps least talked about and also less understood by many of us is that whatever the advanced countries send to us as aid is the result of their own ability to mobilize domestic resources. What we take for granted as aid resources is the result of their capacity to raise taxes, especially income tax. As we embark on this journey of Ghana Beyond Aid, it is imperative for us to take rigorous and decisive steps to raise enough income tax. Take 3 regions that were settled at the same time nearly a century and a half ago.
And that was excerpts of the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia's week at the launch of the Tax and Good Governance Week in Accra. We'll bring you more on this particular development in our subsequent bulletins. Now, away from that, prices of petroleum products have finally been increased by over 2% at the pumps. This is as a result of marginal increases in prices of crude and other finished products on the international market. Let's give you a breakdown of these adjustments and how your disposable incomes could be affected.
The increase is coming after an earlier projection by Joy Business that prices would increase by up to 4% at the pumps this week. Checks show that most of the big players in the industry like Total, Shell and Allied have all adjusted their prices within or slightly above 2%. So following this adjustment, a litre of petrol is now being sold around 4 cedis 67 pesos. Now these adjustments will translate into a gallon of petrol being sold at a little over 21 cedis, up from 20 cedis 25 pesos. This means that if you were using 5 gallons every week, then your budget has gone up from 101 cedis to 125 cedis 5 pesos. A gallon of diesel is also going to be sold at around 125 cedis 5 pesos. From these calculations, it's clear that your budget for petroleum purchases have gone up. The development could also lead to an increase in cost of living and a possible push by driver unions for increase in transport fares.
That's all we have for you in business on News Desk this morning. I'll come away with more business subsequently. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji. Have a good morning.